Are you ready to get the Hydrofacial glow? Loved in 87 countries across the world. It's not a facial, it's a Hydrofacial. Now available across the UK. Visit hydrofacial.co.uk to find your nearest location.
Hi everybody. Before we start the show, we have another exciting opportunity for you, our wonderful, wonderful viewers.
Yes, we're giving away 10 pairs of tickets to the Aesthetics Patient Education event at Headsore House on the 23rd of June.
This amazing opportunity to hear from renowned beauty experts and to see many live treatment demonstrations.
We have the beautiful Miss Sharina Balaratnam from the Aesthetics Clinic here with us now to tell us all about this brilliant event.
I'm so excited to be hosting our Year 7 Patient Education event at the beautiful Headsore House in Buckinghamshire on Thursday, June 23rd for an all-day event. At the event, you will be treated to live treatment demonstrations, product information, fantastic presentations, and an opportunity to learn the very best and the very latest in everything you want to know about the science of aesthetic medicine and regenerative medicine. I am so excited to be introducing guest speakers coming in from international on the day. Patrick Johnson, the CEO, founder and creator of our Saluma device. Dr. Sandrine, an expert in PRP and regenerative medicine, as well as a number of stellar speakers and all of our product suppliers that we have right here at Aesthetics. I'm also incredibly excited to be giving away tickets to you, the audience, to come and join us on the day. You will be treated, as well as the event, to goodie bags, and these goodie bags are going to contain £500 worth of gifts, an opportunity to come and actually be a patient and experience the treatments yourself, and a wonderful opportunity to win a golden ticket on the day. And that is the opportunity to have £2,450 worth of the fabulous Emsculpt Neo. Come and join us. A big thank you to the team at the Beauty Angels, and I look forward to seeing you at Headsore House.
Thank you so much, Sharina.
To claim your pairs of tickets, click the link in the description box below and enter the code Beauty Angels Headsore. And get in quick because there's only 10 pairs available and we can't wait to see you there. Now, let's get on with the show. How are you, Debbie? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You're looking particularly gorgeous today.
Thank you. So are you with your red lipstick. Look at you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. It tends to go on my nose though, darling.
Your lipstick goes on your nose?
Yes, I don't know how that happens. I don't know if I touch my mouth a lot, but it was on my nose before. I looked like I had a sort of like a red nose. But anyway.
But anyway, this is show 18. So like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube. And also follow us on Instagram at the.angels.
Yes. So don't forget, because we have actually now reached 500 subscribers on YouTube, over 500. And we did promise we'd have a big giveaway when we got to 500. So the next show, we will be announcing our winner, and it could be you.
And you'll get a bumper box of lots and lots of goodies, things we featured and all sorts of things in there.
Yeah, I think I might enter actually.
You can't.
Okay.
Because I won't let you. Anyway, you, your show Wonderbirds has had a nomination, hasn't it? Tell us about that.
Oh, it's the Broadcast Digital Awards for the best original web series, which is brilliant. I mean, we're sort of gobsmacked. We're shortlisted, and hopefully next year this will be us, Linda.
Yes, and you're down to the final 3.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Well done, you.
I know. Well, it's really 2.5 years of hard graft. And
yeah,
actually, Wonderbirds gave birth to this show, didn't they? Really?
They did. We came from Wonderbirds because
I
was a guest on your show, and then we decided to do this show. Didn't we? Well, it was your idea, really, but you kept a lot of women going all through lockdown, which was amazing.
And you were fantastic, Linda, because you came on originally just to talk about your horrible COVID experience, and then we wouldn't let you go. It's been like that forever.
You couldn't get rid of me, could you? Not that you want to get rid of me, but yes, I've had a lovely trip to Vegas. So I have a little bit of colour, but I did use Factor 50 all the time. And we've also been to Beauty Uncovered Live, which was fantastic, wasn't it?
We had a lot of fun there, actually, didn't we, Linda? I mean, there were so many things to try. And we were actually interviewing some fabulous surgeons, doctors, injectors, different sort of people. And we met a load of fabulous people and got some really great products to try. And quite a few people will be on our show, won't they?
They will. One of them today, later on. But I took away from that show a piece of information which I had no idea about.
Go on.
Well, the two most damaging things to your skin, well, we all know about sun, the UVA and UVB rays being bad for your skin and aging, but I didn't know that sugar had such an impact on your skin. I didn't
your
know
whole body, everywhere.
Yeah, well, you kind of know it's not good for you, and I always thought it's not good for you because of your arteries and all the rest of it, but I didn't realize that it actually breaks down collagen. So sugar is really aging, and I don't think a lot of ladies out there will know that, so I didn't.
No, I mean, the whole sugar thing is a very interesting story, isn't it, really? Because when we were kids, I mean, I suppose we didn't have that many sweets. It was like a special thing that you had when you were growing up. And also because there were no additives in food, everything was home cooked, everything was homegrown. You know, all the animals were, you know, had these terrible pesticides. And I think now there's so much sugar in it, you don't even realize it, do you? Even in bread.
Well, you think you're making a meal, you know, or you're buying a packet meal. You don't think it's going to be full of sugar, but they are. So I am becoming a bit more aware of sugar and a bit more aware of dairy as well, because everyone I know seems to be getting allergies to dairy. And when you look into it, we're not really supposed to be drinking milk and having milk all the time.
But I don't know if that's it. I wonder if it's just the antibiotics that they give the cows all the time. That's what we're allergic to.
Hormones and everything else that they give them. Yeah. So there's a lot to think about out there.
Beauty Uncovered is a very interesting show. We gave away quite a lot of tickets to that, and I know a lot of people bought them. But it's interesting because Beauty Uncovered is trying to bring the brands to the public, which they've never done before. A bit like we're doing with this show, talking about certain things and getting the public involved. And it's really, really important. So anybody who really wants to know anything about certain treatments or anything else, please contact us. Either on, you know, you can always get us on our Instagram, or even on YouTube, you can leave a comment, and we'd love to reply, because I think this is very important that us girls stick together and tell each other what makes us feel good and look good.
Well, you know, most people aren't aware of all the treatments that are out there, and they do a magazine as well, don't they? With Courtney Allison and Shannon from Beauty Uncovered Live invited us to the show, and we did interview lots of specialists, but their magazine gives you loads of information and where to go to get these treatments and things as well. So that's a good thing to subscribe to, but that's after you subscribe to us as well.
Yes, we have to keep you for ourselves. We don't want you to go there. But next year we'll be there, and I hope you'll come too, because it's a very, very interesting show. I mean, Linda and I were fascinated by quite a lot of things. Quite a lot of the treatments that we've already had were there, and it was just quite nice to see how they operated on other people, because you know, you've only had a treatment on yourself. I think knowledge is a great thing as far as beauty is concerned.
It is, because a lot of people go into the salon and have a treatment, and they don't really know the technology behind it, but I think it's really interesting to know what it's doing. And usually when you know about the technology, you're more impressed by the money that you've spent and the treatment, because you realize that it will actually work because of the technology behind it. But what I loved was there were so many women that had traveled for miles and miles and miles that were fans of Beauty Angels that had come to see us live, and we had pictures done with them all and everything. And it was a really fun day, wasn't it?
It was really great, and there was a couple of really gorgeous doctors. So they were. We had a lot of fun, and we had lots of champagne as well. So thank you very much to the girls for looking after us.
So I've just arrived, and I can see the beautiful Sharina on stage there. Honestly, it's absolutely jam-packed with stands with all sorts of things. I'm so excited to have a good look around. I'm here with Alison, who has organised this whole event, and we're going to start the morning. Cheers. With a collagen drink.
Yes.
I like Madonna. Has anybody got any questions?
Thank you guys.
I mean, it's so nice, isn't it, to have a gorgeous man talking.
Thanks very much, everybody.
Our lovely friend Hilary is having this treatment here and she's thoroughly enjoying it. And it's going to help tighten her face and help with the laxity.
You have a look at this. Isn't that lovely to be able to do that non-surgically?
And we got up on the stage also with Dr. BK, didn't we? Dr. Bob Karner from the Dr. BK clinic in Reading. And he's here with us right now, actually, to tell us all about the treatments that we've been having with him. Welcome, Bob, to Beauty Angels.
Tell us about the wonderful, famous Dr. BK lift. I mean, what is it?
So the Dr. BK lift is really a perfect solution for people that want a non-surgical remedy for lifting their face, of all ages, quite frankly, male or female. It's a way of being able to achieve a really nice elevated mid and lower facial section without having to have cuts. And that's essentially, in a nutshell, what the Dr. BK lift is about. It entails the use of very carefully positioned threads. These are very carefully manufactured threads, not just like any old threads. They're really, really well researched and well manufactured, in combination with radio frequency microneedling. And that's something that you may well have heard of. Really, really good for collagen stimulation. And also it involves the use of platelet-rich plasma, which effectively comes from your blood. You may know it as maybe the vampire facelift. So it's essentially combining three important technologies in one.
How do the threads actually work? I mean, are they like strings you leave in your face, or are you pulling up with them? How do they work?
Yeah, essentially they're inserted just to the side of, just next to your ear, using a very tiny little entry point, so microscopic little hole, and a series of threads are placed in the mid and lower facial section. And the idea is they're anchored via special barbs, little hooks that are painless, but they help to attach to the tissue and elevate the tissue up. And they stay there for a period of 6 to 8 months, and then they dissolve. And the beautiful thing is that they leave behind collagen. And that's the important thing. They help to initiate the process of collagen stimulation, which is, of course, what we all need. And then you get this kind of legacy, this residual tightening effect. And that's...
You don't get lumps where the threads are or anything, do you?
As with all of these things, if threads are placed incorrectly, all of those things can happen. So it is all about technique. It's all about having the right approach to these things. So part of the reason I incorporate 3 technologies is to help get a very smooth result by placement of these threads, as well as using the plasma that helps to lubricate the area to get this beautiful softened but lifted effect.
And Bob, now tell me, I've tried this treatment. Linda hasn't. I love getting one up on her, you know. Really does make me feel so
You got in
better.
first. That's
Which is why you look so amazing.
Now tell everyone about, I had the HIFU treatment. When you said to me you need HIFU, I had no idea what you were talking about. Tell us what I've had done and what it is.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because actually what you had was the latest addition, which is called Dual High. Without getting too technical, it is the latest generation of high intense focused ultrasound, i.e. HIFU. So this is where you're able to stimulate all 3 major layers in the face. That's the skin, the fat that lies underneath, and the connective tissue that lies beneath the fat. And the idea is to actually stimulate all of those 3 layers in the same session to basically get this immense tightening effect. And it's a way of lifting the face and almost tacking the face into place. It works by stimulating with high intense energy and essentially cooking the tissue to a 65 to 70 degrees to actually cause a disruption of the collagen fibers, which is important to initiate healing. And the healing process basically means that you get this tightening, a re-establishment of these fibers, and actually tightened fibers.
I mean, how did you guys find out that cooking the skin tightens it? Was it from people in fires? Is that what happened when people got burnt?
You know, well, let's not go as extreme as that, but absolutely, that's one way of tightening your skin, but then you'll destroy your skin. But let's be honest, every one of you has been exposed to the sun, certainly on holiday, and you feel amazing in the evening because your skin feels so beautifully tight. So actually what you've done is you've cooked your dermis, you cooked the skin and initiated this tightening effect. So what the Dual High is able to do is essentially regulate that process and actually target the tissues in a very particular way. So you're in a premeditated fashion, you're initiating this cooking, this thermal stimulus in a way that you can really regulate the temperature precisely so you don't get any burning, because what you don't want to get is burning of the tissue. The addition of that Dual High HIFU treatment is actually the addition to the new Dr. BK lift. So the old Dr. BK lift essentially was just radiofrequency microneedling, threads and PRP. Now that we've got the Dual High, we've added that to the Dr. BK lift to get the sort of premium level lifting effect. Previously, we didn't have that technology, so we've only had that a few months because it's only just been produced, and we're really quite excited because we're the first in the UK to have that. So.
I mean, you're based in Reading, in your lovely BK, Dr. BK's clinic. All those treatments on the face to get the BK lift, what kind of money are we looking at for the ladies out there?
Yeah. So if you go for the traditional radiofrequency PRP and the threads, you're looking about 3,000. If you're going to add the Dual High to that, you're looking about 4,000. So maximum of 4,000 per session.
That's really not bad, is it? I mean,
No.
When you consider it to what it would cost to have a full facelift by
Exactly.
a surgeon and all the dangers that go with that. And over what period of time would that treatment take?
So essentially the treatment would take about an hour and a half in total. And it would last for a good 1.5 to 2 years, possibly even more. But what you can do, depending on your start position, if you need extra tightening, you can have additional sessions of the Dual High after 3 months, just to give you an additional tightening. Everyone has a different start position. So that's also possible. So the idea is you can really tailor it to your needs, but certainly by having that, that oomph right at the beginning by the Dr. BK lift, it will give you that good springboard on which to build.
And we met you at the Beauty Uncovered Live, and we could see one of your ladies that came up on stage had the BK lift. I'm not sure if she had the HIFU as well, but her confidence had really grown with it. Do you find that a lot of your lady patients have really seen a boost in their confidence after giving them these lifts?
Absolutely, no question. Let's be honest, who doesn't want to look good at any age? We all care about the way we look from the moment we are born, quite frankly, and anybody who's got children will testify to that. And I think as you get older, you become more conscious about these things, and then you become a bit more accepting about certain things, but deep down you care about the fact that you want to portray yourself in a way that's in the best light at all times, and unfortunately the aging process is unkind to all of us, and it comes to all of us.
Especially women, because we both Debbie and I are both having treatment now for sort of our cellulite legs, aren't we? And tell us about the T-shape too.
Yes,
because
we are. They're being ironed.
we're being
I know
ironed.
you're loving that treatment at
We're
Dr.
being
BK.
sucked, ironed, and burnt at the same time.
I know.
The T-shape 2, I've been having my arms done and my legs, but it's a very, very interesting treatment because it's actually really, really relaxed. It actually tickles at times, but it's like having a real, I suppose, deep tissue massage, isn't it?
It is indeed. You know, it is a wonderful treatment because, quite frankly, what we're talking about here is to iron out cellulite is no easy thing. I mean, it's one of the most challenging things to actually have to endure and treat. So to be able to do it in a way that's actually not painful is quite amazing. And, you know, it works by very low level laser technology, which has been shown to target fat cells in a way that actually can destroy them, which is perfect. And then incorporated in the machine, in the T-shape 2, is also radio frequency. We've heard that name before, but radio frequency technology is phenomenal because it's a great way of, again, stimulating collagen. So you get this skin tightening effect. So now you've got skin tightening, you've got fat reduction all in one. And then don't forget, you've got the vibrational vacuum massage that happens. And it does feel like you're being tickled. And the idea of that is you're draining the fat away. So you're getting this sort of threefold effect, really, to try and combat these problem areas, which, let's be honest, most ladies do suffer from a degree of cellulite.
Very few men suffer from cellulite. Why is that?
You know, men do, but not so much. I mean, I think, you know, well, there are many reasons for this, but essentially men have other problems that women don't get. For example, they tend to suffer. Exactly. We're not completely alien to the aging process. So we have our own problems. Most men do complain of a distended gut, you know, stomach, flanks, which really do bother a chap. And also, let's not forget moods. Now, all of these things can be addressed. Yeah. And it's a real problem for a lot of guys.
So the men become more feminine and the females become more masculine as we get older.
There is definitely something in that. And also, you know, that's related to the underlying hormonal changes that happen. So you're actually a lot more correct than you think, Debbie, when it comes to the hormonal imbalances that happen. It's funny, we're laughing about it because you girls look so amazing. But the reality is that most ladies out there don't have the necessary advice. They're not given the necessary advice to actually, you know, what to do about this thing.
They go to the wrong places to get the treatment. They don't go to a qualified surgeon or qualified
And also, yeah, you know, having the money doesn't mean you're going to the right place, even if it's the most expensive. I think, you know, the thing that I always say is look at somebody and ask them where they've been.
And also, don't go anywhere that if it goes wrong, that they can't put it right for you.
And, you know, I couldn't have said it better myself. You're absolutely right. You've got to feel confident in whoever operates on your face and body. And I would also ask to see a lot of before and afters. Even talk to patients. I'm a great believer of that. You know, a lot of my patients are very happy to talk to other patients because they're so happy with their treatment results. I think that really does help. Actual real testimonials from real life people that, you know, are just eager to help other people in the same plight, you know, because we're all in this together. We all suffer from the aging process, you know, myself included. We're not immune to this. And I think it's nice if you can do something that's relatively non-invasive. I think that you hit the jackpot, really. And I'm all about that. I'm all about investing my time and energy and resources in technologies that are as minimally invasive as possible, right, to maximizing the outcomes. And that's what we do at Dr. BK.
Do we have any exciting new products that are going to come on the market soon that we can look forward to trying to get off you?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we've just actually invested in the very, very latest systems for muscle toning and muscle sculpting. You must have heard of some of these machines like M-Sculpt and what have you, which
we've had them.
Yeah, both Debbie and I have had M-Sculpt.
Yeah. So we've just invested in what you could say M-Sculpt on steroids. I mean, you've got the latest machine, which is even more powerful and more effective. And so we were the first in the UK to have this machine. It's called B-Force, and the results are incredible, absolutely incredible for, say, for example, the stomach, the flanks, and the glutes. Really, really effective. And what's so beautiful about it is the fact that, I'm a keen advocate of people going to the gym. What this will do is give you a sort of beautiful head start that you can then carry on in the gym, and you'll be elevated to a different level. You'll be able to lift more, but also be more effective in the gym. So you get this sort of compound effect. And ultimately what that means, you're going to have more toned muscles, which, let's be honest, all of us, male and female, would like to have. And so we're really delighted to be able to have the latest technology when it comes to that. And when you think about it, guys, if you combine that with skin tightening, really effective fat reduction, you've got basically all three major tissues covered. You've got the skin, the fat, and the muscle. And ultimately, that's what you need. A lot of people think they can just deal with the skin and fat and they're done. But if you don't have a solid muscular base underneath that, you've really not got the support that you need. So once you've got that support...
Debbie and I found that we felt stronger, and I suffer with a lower back, and because my core was stronger, it supported my back more, and my back pain went from having the machine on my stomach muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt like the Incredible Hulk.
You look like
I had it on my arms again. It was like, yes, it makes you feel so strong, and it's just amazing.
Well, no, Dr. Bob looks like the Incredible Hulk. Have you seen it underneath it? Go on, take your shirt off like they do in the Incredible Hulk. You won't.
He wants you to get your shirt off. I'm so sorry. Everybody that comes on, everybody, male or female, it just happens.
Well, I better not. I better resist, otherwise I think I'll lose all the viewers.
No, we get more viewers.
You're very kind.
I might be tempted, Bob, with your permission, to show that lovely picture that you put on our group chat.
You can do that. You can do it. Well, it's real, so why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
So at the end of the day,
you get those stomach muscles using the B. What did you call it? B-Force?
B-Force. So I had a good base to start with because I've always trained, but like with anybody of my age, I'm 52 years of age myself.
Don't look it.
It's very difficult. Well, it's very difficult to maintain yourself to that level, because, you've got age against you. So why not have a little bit of help? So, I've only had 3-4 sessions with the B-Force, and what it's done is it's actually helped to really harden my muscles and get me to a place that I can then carry on, in the gym and maintain very easily. And then, I can dip in and out when I need. So you don't need that many sessions if you've got a fairly decent core. If you haven't, that's fine. You could get to a decent level by having multiple sessions, maybe 6 to 8 initially. And then once you're at a good level, you can just maintain that at the gym and then dip in and out as you so wish. I mean, everybody's quite frankly got different goals. I think it's important to respect that. Not everybody wants to be up on stage, painting themselves orange and be, in a competition somewhere. Some people are quite happy just to look better in their clothes. Some people are just happy just to sort of feel confident in their own skin in front of the mirror. Whereas other people do, of course, want to look good on holiday and so on and so forth. So, I treat a sort of variety of different types of patients, and I think it's important to respect everybody's different goals.
Well, thank you so much, Bob. That was absolutely brilliant. We've learned so much.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure being on your show. And thank you for having me, guys.
We learned so much from you today and at the Beauty Uncovered Live on stage. Seeing some of your patients before and afters were amazing. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Take care, guys. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I've enjoyed this show, and I've really enjoyed talking to Bob as well. Dr. Bob Carner, who was very interesting.
I haven't enjoyed talking to you, though.
Well, at least you're only on the screen. Till the next time, keep happy, keep well.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to us on YouTube and to follow us on The Beauty Angels on Instagram.
The .Beauty Angels.
The .Beauty, of course.
Can't miss out my dot.
No, we can't miss out the dots. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Beauty Angels.